Travis Van Goodsell. I have really upset the church. They've again just shut off my internet. So my internet company is trying to fix the problem now. It's quite simple. Trace who's shutting it down. But John D. Lee shows up, the mass murderer of the Mountain Meadows Massacre, who was convicted and executed for it. The church refused to acknowledge him in that until I can't Google search it anymore. But yeah, that was the Mormons who massacred men, women, and children, families, just trying to find a new place to live. And they murdered them, slaughtered them. This was the guy who created a fake account to show up on my channel to send me a death threat. As my internet is having problems. Looks like it's back up again. And so I can shut it off again. I have my internet on speed dial, which I don't know why we say speed dial anymore. We don't have dial phones anymore. You millennials don't know what a rotary phone is. It's obsolete. And so, again, let me remind you, because obviously they have the Mormons working at YouTube also because of the delays and the shadow banning on my most recent videos. We're back to shadow banning. If you're claiming to be the Church of Jesus Christ, was Jesus Christ a mass murderer? Did he have machine guns and blew away all the Pharisees and the Romans to establish his kingdom? Well, that's what Brigham did. Came to Mexico territory here in the Salt Lake Valley, slaughtered the Indians. What we are experiencing now with this coronavirus is not just police, it's government, all attacking us, murdering us, to control us, to cause us to submit to their authority. Governor Herbert downgraded something like 5 Utah territories to green. What that's going to do is send the people in the still yellow areas to the green areas to go shopping. Because everybody says, hey, we're all clear now. Do you understand where we are with coronavirus right now? We're going up by 100 every day now. For the last several days, we've been going up by 100 per day. Today's numbers showed almost 700. That's red status. That's not orange, definitely not yellow. And certainly nowhere, anywhere in the ballpark is green. And I'm getting death threats. I'm being attacked on my internet. And we're all waiting for Judge Oberg. They've, for the most part, waited 2 weeks. And in fact, during this 2 weeks, those involved with the case have stepped back and said, hey, come on guys, we need to stay away until Judge Oberg gives the final order. But there's still those out there sending me death threats today, shutting down my internet service. Because what's my internet service for? So I can check the docket to find out the status of my case. And so all these other things, coincidental, may be related, may not be related. You know, the plumbing or the water that they bust the pipe with. They've been doing it for 2 weeks. And then they get to mine and they bust our pipe. Huh. My air unit, the metal fan breaks after they just had it cleaned after I filed. And so, in Holland, getting sick, what was that about? What happened? Because if it's Jesus' church, they lift each other up. They don't tear people down. They don't murder to cover up their crimes. Because if it's Jesus' church, they don't commit crimes. And so they can stand firm and say, we have nothing to hide. Here's the evidence, the documentations, the recordings of our innocence. That's what I did for this case. But the church throughout this case has been trying to cover up their money connections. You know, always follow the money. And they gave it to me on the internet. You know, and if you're innocent, why are you trying to cover up things to show you're innocent? Again, the church is busted. And I can only assume that they got word already, so that Judge Oberg, because Judge First ran away, that Judge Oberg said, I have no choice, I've got to side with Travis. But apparently she may not have given the order for the bench warrant arrest. I don't know. Maybe let's do some Google searching since I have the internet available to me again. Do U.S. Marshals make bench warrant arrests on weekends? Should you not attend the hearing, the court may issue an arrest warrant and you may be arrested. In the event that an arrest warrant is issued, I'm not seeing where it was here as I click on it. Come on, guys. You said it was in the thing. In the event that an arrest warrant is issued, the U.S. Marshal Service will initiate an investigation, determine your whereabouts, and arrest you based on the court's order. It doesn't say if they do it on the weekends. So, let's see. Process. Okay, for the service of any process, this form is utilized in federal court. One complete set of this form and one copy of a writ for each individual. Wow. Oh, wow. That's a lot of people in my complaint. Company, corporation, etc. Oh, wow. So she may have taken the 2 weeks just to write out each copy of each writ for each individual. 16 million. To be served or property to be seized. And she would have to do the seizing of the property also with this. Or condemned must be submitted. The application fee may be required, it's a defense warrant. For service upon an officer or agent of the United States government, see additional directions contained with the PDF version of the form. Wow. So there's a different process for all of the Mormons in government. United States government, anyway. Historically, U.S. Marshals Service has taken responsibility for serving most federal court criminal process. However, the courts have become more receptive to other law enforcement personnel serving civil process. Service process, court attorney, foreign process, sales, admiralty, 2 times maritime, notes. They're not saying, I guess they could. Overview. Authorities such as they're not saying let's change the Google search, take out the do, and I'm assuming they can. If they find them on the weekend, why would they hesitate to arrest them? So yeah, I guess they could be. I'm not seeing any news of it, and that would be the first thing that we would be watching for. Let's try KUTV. It's not spike, it's rise. Spike is when it's coming down. Unsealed documents, that's the Argballo case. Oh, great. Tooele can't drink their water. They've been poisoned. Racist painted on Brigham Young statue at BYU campus near Smoot Building. They got him. I told you. It's going to happen. And it happened. There it is. Brigham Young was a racist. The church admits it. Gospel topic essay, Race in the Priesthood, I think it's called. And I'm not seeing the other thing for the church. Let's see, church. Oh, did I get shut down again? Or is the church site... Oh, I got shut down again. Ah, bastards. They're doing a constant wave now. Unbelievable. I'm under attack. I may not get this video up. Oh man. I am on constant attack. Alright, so I'll eventually be making a phone call here. But this is Mormons. Brigham Young. Danite, murderers. Book of Mormon talks all about this. That's the church of the devil. That's the secret combination. Murder to get gain. And so, come on, guys. Wake up. I am under attack.